Hey, welcome back everybody. Sign here with another episode of Hoarder's Delight 2, and you can see my cherry tree farm going off here in the distance. There's the wonderful quest there. You have to collect cherry saplings and whatnot. Or not saplings, but cherry logs. And I decided, why not do something different? So I did. Okay. I was trying to get bird's nests out of this too, but it's not dropping bird's nests. So it's a bit of a pain. But basically what is happening here. This activator here is bone milling it as soon as it pops up. This guy here has got, excuse me, a magical wooden lumber axe in it with flux on it. And then we come down here, there's solar panels running everything. And then there's this guy here that is putting saplings up. And why does it have a piece of dirt in him? I don't know. So, and then everything's getting sucked up by a vacuum chest, fed into here, logs go here, cherries go here, saplings are going here. But currently they're also filling up that activator down there. So you can see this one is an in and an out. Feeding in on green, feeding out on brown. But, you know, I mean, pretty simple little system really when you get down to it. It's working pretty effectively. I'll come back later and get more cherry wood logs out of it. Since last episode, I have made myself a full suit of dark armor, and I put jump on the boots. I jumped 2 blocks high now. The main reason I did this, though, is I have step up now, which I made a blood altar, so step up is actually rather nice to have. It's a tier 3 right now. I got some blood in it. This is my setup for doing basic, you know, the basic slates or whatever you call them. Fill it up. This thing, hyper rationing pipe, only puts 1 slate in at a time. And I've got another transfer node under here, filtered to extract only slates. It works pretty decently. It doesn't have as much of a reservoir, so I can't leave it run for very long. But I can go up there, you know, stab myself a whole bunch of times, get down to 1 heart, and go do something else while I'm healing, and that'll just take care of things for me. This thing here is for ice shards, actually. It's at 79% so far. Very basic. Got a reservoir here, feeding into a reinforced glacial precipitator. I was doing it with a basic, and it was just so damn slow, right? The reinforced, I got a graphical glitch again. There it goes. Sometimes this blue bar here doesn't show up. But yeah, it turned them out decently quick. You know, as fast as the reservoir can go when you get down to it. I wonder. Let's see. What would happen if I put a interfluid conduit on there instead of just relying on the reservoir to kind of force it? Yeah, this is probably also the reason why. Here we go. Pressurized fluid conduit going into witch water barrels, or barrels turning into witch water. And then this thing here is feeding sand into it as well through the top, getting extracted, pushed into here, and it's making diamonds for me right now, but I don't really need the system anymore. So what I will do is we'll just pop that. And is this thing actually going to start filling up with water? Yeah, it is. Okay, cool. And yeah, it looks like it's breaking a little bit quicker too. So this activator, all it is just sitting here with a diamond hammer. This guy is placing the block ice as soon as he gets it. So, and annoyingly, it gives you shards, but it also leaves behind a water source block. This is a bit of a pain. But, you know, getting the ice shards, this vacuum chest here is sucking everything up. It's filtered to only accept ice shards, and then it's shoving it all into a QDS, 80%. So, working out pretty good. I guess I can put my fluid conduits away now. I'll clean up the rest of that witch water setup later. I think that's pretty much what I've done since then. I've got like QED set up. I've got Slice and Splice now. Enchantment Table, Dark Steel Anvil, Experience Obelisk. I got these basic machines here, my storehouse. I've been holding off on doing a mob farm, actually, just because a lot of things get a lot easier once you get a mob farm. So it's just like, you know, I don't know. Haven't decided how I want to set it up yet either, so that's also a thing. But what I have going on here is, well, besides a ton of solar panel 2s, being into capacitors, sag mills, I'm doing the blaze rod thing. This thing's carrying the blaze rods, pushing to the sag mills turns them into sulfur and blaze powder, shoves them back in, wash, rinse, repeat. This thing was filling up extremely quickly, so I have it feeding excess blaze rods into here where we're making dark matter. I'm going to come over here to my little table here and whoop, 33 million EMC. Oh yeah, my altar's not quite as bright as it could be, I guess. Oh well. Come on, die. Thank you. Ooh. Nice. Got a new hat. Yay. I do need to go through and retorch this thing up. I had it torched up and then I added this nether brick in. And I forgot to put the torches back afterwards. So, my bad. But, let's see. I think that's pretty much all I've done since last episode. Ooh. Cherry pie. So, let's check our quest situation here, right? 5 quests, unclaimed rewards. Mini hoarding for the first one here. I finally got the Quibit Cluster 3 done. 64 energy trash cans. Not a problem. Thank you for that. And the RF Entangler done. 64 leadstone flux ducts. Again, not really a problem. 2 exciters and an entangler. I use this in combination with the RF exciters as a way to wirelessly teleport your energy around the world and across dimensions. Cool. I'm going to have to look into the quantum mod and whatnot. Quantum storage, or whatever the hell it's called. But, and see exactly what all I can do with it. Hoarding Skystone is the only thing I haven't done yet, which I probably should because that will give me access to an AE system. Alright, come here. Come here, you bastard. The other reason I haven't really bothered with it yet is I do still need heads. Oh, yeah. Sound muffler. There we go. And I need experience. And I haven't set up a way to get either easily yet. Alright, come on. Kill the spider. Kill the creeper. Kill the skeletons. Zip around. Kill the blitz. Nope. So, I want you to drop a head. You didn't drop a head. You're a dick. Alright. Ooh, I got another skeleton skull though. That works. There's a few recipes that just require a head of some flavor. And these guys are... It doesn't spawn enough to ever really be a threat. More of an annoyance. But at the same time, it's an annoyance that I like, so I'm going to keep... Well, I like the results of being annoyed by the system. Let's put it that way. And yeah, I got lots of good stuff. Ooh. Okay, loot bag. Still early enough in the map that loot bags are somewhat okay. Occasionally they will get me resources I don't have access to, which I can then EMC the crap out of. You're dead. You're dead. Oh, hi. Where did you come from? Thank you. So let's go put some of this stuff away. All right. Let's see. Pulsating iron, iron. Too bad the heads don't have a EMC value. Neither do blitz rods. That's annoying. The dirt does, though. RF entanglers do. Awesome. So the exciters. Cool. This thing... Okay. Sure. I'm not putting that anywhere except for in a chest where it's going to stop charging. I have a wireless charger over here. I didn't even think about that, and I've drained my system out. Okay. This thing is slowly building back up. Thank God these panels actually hold quite a bit, and these... I'm generating like 400 RF tick roughly. These things are taking 200, so... It's nice to have a little bit of extra. There we go, and... Rotten flesh, I guess, right? Pretty much everything else I have to put into the storehouse for now. Alright, cool. Book and some bones. Lovely. I already had those, so not worried. And, okay, we got another zombie heart. Sweet. You know, for now, I'm just going to come up here. Alright, so mini hoarding is 96% complete. Hoarding experiment. I did the gunpowder. I'm sitting there looking at it, I'm like going, you know, I can just EMC the hell out of it. So I did. Not a big deal. Same with mini coal. Skystone dust, I'm going to need 750 of those. So I need to set up sifting for that, for the marble stone. The cherry wood logs, though. I have 67 of them turned in. I need 750. I have 18 stacks. 2 more should do it. Yep, there we go. Put those back. Are you out of bone meal again? Good. When that thing runs out of bone meal, it's about time to... It is time to recharge this thing. Yeah. Magical wood lumber axe. The whole thing's made out of magical wood. Because, well, you can EMC it. If I want to see more information on this thing, I'm going to have to put it on my tool forge, which means I'm going to have to eradicate some dicks over here. Alright. Mainly skeletons, because... Oh, God. God! Thank you. When you're flying, you get hit by an arrow, it just shoves you around like crazy. That's kind of annoying, you know, just slightly. Oh, another loot bag, cool. Alright, so I wanted to open my tool forge, and we are going to... Okay, you're charging up, which is good. Yeah, it used a bunch of your durability, too. That's what I thought happened. So... There's really not an easy way either to pull out an axe that I... Well, let's put it this way. There's not an easy way I can remember to pull this thing out of the activator whenever it's damaged, or whenever it runs out of RF. I'm trying to remember which mod, and if it's maybe installed, it has like a chargeable item filter, I think is what it's called. But this thing works pretty easy. Lever, repeater, and then this thing is set to redstone enabled high. So pretty much what happens is saplings don't count as a block, so the repeater can't push a signal through it. As soon as it becomes a tree, however, the redstone signal goes through to the activator, chops down the tree, gets sucked up by the vacuum chest, gets replanted by the... oh, I forgot about that. Those things break really, really fast. But it gets replanted from below, because you can replant through a dirt block as long as your activator is facing straight up. And, you know, cycle repeats. Without bone meal, it's actually a pretty, really slow. I got 4 stacks plus 9 down there of saplings. So, cool. But this quest is done. Red matter. I don't know if 750 cherry logs is worthy of red matter, but I will accept it gladly. Then we'll put some of that stuff away. And, like, those have to go in there, I guess. Like so. Go away. Give me your experience, but go away. Let's see. Quest book. Division sigils, yeah, no. Dev nulls, 750 of those. They're cheap. They're 129 EMC a piece. It's not a problem there. Just, they don't stack. So I'm going to do those later. Hoarding socially. Wood chippings. I was growing 2x2 spruce trees and smacking them with a diamond hammer. Vein mining them with a diamond hammer. And it's 3,500 wood chippings. It took me 4 minutes. 5 minutes maybe. But another red heart canister. Yoink. Thank you much. I appreciate that. And the Witchwater quest is done. It was only 900 buckets. It didn't take very long at all, actually. And another dark matter for that. Let's see. Ink sacks. 4550 of those, huh? I have a feeling I can find those in the mining dimension. Pumpkins, 3,500. Flour. Those actually have to... Flour actually has to be processed. So, iron scaffolding, that's just EMC. Essence stones are going to be an auto crafting thing. We'll also get my mob farm up and running, I think. Conduit facades, EMC those out. Name tags, world domination. Tiny TNT. Do you have an EMC value? I don't know. Let's find out. Tiny TNT does not. Because nether quartz dust doesn't have an EMC, but surface quartz dust does. So, auto crafting. Not a problem, really. Boom, boom. And what is in my epic loot bag? Bunch more stuff. Okay, we got... Oop. I always forget that it auto-closes the bag for you. Put the record in there. No, actually, I've been putting these in my storehouse. Boom, boom, and boom, right? And rotten flesh. And how are you doing over here? This is actually still relatively slow. Yeah, I don't think that's going to finish quite this episode. But, oh well, I'm not that worried about it either. Pulverized obsidian, that'll be fairly easy. It's 3,200 of it, but it's just setting up the infrastructure for it, pretty much. And that was pretty much actually all the quests. Was it rehab? No, it is addiction, I think. Yeah, with the ice shards. I need 25,000 of these things. I've got over 20,000 of them so far. I'll probably claim this one off camera when it's done because unbreakable wand. Kind of sort of want it. Impulse plates would also give me an unbreakable wand, but is that a witherless rose? That is. Ooh, 1,000 repair talismans. Torches. Fairly easy. Need to set up an auto chisel though. Because I'm not going to chisel by hand 10,000 torches. Bottles of enchanting times 10,000 of them. That could be interesting. I'm not sure if it's worth 6 flasks of, or no, that's just 1 flask, isn't it? Yeah, with 6 doses of owl sight though. Meat. Oh yeah, that'll be fun. I actually have something for that will help that quest quite a bit actually. And maybe, I'm not sure. Compressed cow in a soul vial. I can hook up an auto spawner of that, and I know where I can get some spawners in the nether, of course, but I don't know if a slaughterhouse killing a compressed cow will make it split or not. So if it does, then amazing, right? If it doesn't, then I might as well just use regular cow. So, a bit of a shorter episode this time, but I've just been, I mean, this was a bit of a time sink so far. But I need to set up a mob farm, I think, finally, at least for blood magic. Because I would like to try to get that stuff knocked out so I can, that I can use blood magic for other things. Imperfect ritual stone, 80,000? Imperfect ritual stone is obsidian, stone, and an orb. So, not terrible, except for the fact you need a freaking orb, so there's no EMC on it. Okay, 80,000 of them, huh? And it makes 1, right? Yeah, the recipe makes 1. So I need 320,000 obsidian, I need 320,000 stone, and then 1 orb. And then a crafter. Cool. Like I said, it shouldn't be that hard. It's just, I need to get some infrastructure set up. Which I guess would mean sifting, right? Yeah, since I emptied this right before the start of the episode, it's already got 14 dark matter. So at this point, EMC is not going to be an issue. I got 36 million of it. Quantum Flux, that's the name of the mod. Okay. I should definitely look into see how that works. Well, like I said, it'll be a bit of a shorter episode this time, but thank you for joining me. Signing out. Have fun.